This station rules the nation. True FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Oh, yes. What a lovely way to say good morning. This is the TBS, the True Breakfast Show. It's good waking up this morning and breathing in, breathing out. On the Wednesday morning, it's got to be God. God is the greatest. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, dum, dum. Bum, bum, bum. I'm making noise in the city. From Nimba to Lupa. From Lupa to Grand Kidman County. From Kidman to Babalu. From Babalu to Bombing. From Bombing to Bom County. From Bom to Mangibi. Running down to Maryland, Riverside, Grand Judah, Grand Crew. Welcome to TBS. This is Liberia's biggest breakfast show, cutting across the land and breadth of the Republic of Liberia. The love of liberty matters here. From Justice in Chivas, Kabina Jana. He said, that's the part I like when you said, let justice be done to all. And I look in the face of Council Kabina Janet. Council is like 4 feet 7 inches and 5 feet 9 inches. And how to bend down to look into Councilor Kabina Janet's face. So you said, yes, let justice be done to all. You love it. You're never given due process. He said, yes, that's the part I like when you said, let justice be done to all. And I said, good morning to Justice in Chambers, Yusuf Kabar. This is the TBS, folks. My name is O'Neill. Good morning, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Yuma Boyka, all hail the King. We're right here to serve you breakfast straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. O'Neill Rappers, Marka Davis. I'm running with my 4G from Orange Network. Yes, good morning, Marka. I don't know where's the energy coming from this morning. Maybe if I'm too short, you tell me. Yeah, anyway.
Yes, good morning, O'Neill, good morning again. There are a lot of things to be happy about. Sometimes when you wake up and you feel happy is a sign that there are good things ahead. So maybe today is a good day.
Good day.
In disguise.
Yeah. Inshallah. Come on, man, shit.
Yeah, good.
The ambassador call.
Ambassador Lash.
Yeah, ambassador Lash. He called a messenger.
Okay.
Like, but they say cancel it. He called WhatsApp. He said cancel it and then call a regular call.
Directly.
Yes.
Yeah, folks, good morning. It's great to be here again. To all of you who are celebrating whatever occasion today, we want to wish you well. Thanks for joining us, our regular followers across the country. And thanks to the voice of Yahweh Mesron, our radio station in my district,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's always reading our programs.
Okay.
I'm so
District
happy.
9?
Yes, I'm so happy that,
Okay.
my people in Sikepa, in Voipa, Kai, Gawi,
Mm-hmm.
Glais, or PA.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Your money there.
yeah.
Your money there.
Man, like all
I'm,
of these
I'm, I'm
places.
coming to Nimba.
Yeah.
I'm coming to Nimba very soon.
Yes, and
Yes. Uh-huh.
yes, and most of the leaders of the
Mm-hmm.
country will be in Sikepa. I think this coming weekend because
Okay.
of the funeral
Yeah.
activities of
Yes.
our former lawmaker.
Johnson.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Johnson Gweklu. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, it's been a sad time for our district, but well, in the midst of all, we have to move forward. That's why it is. We cannot. There are certain situations we cannot reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that is it.
And interested in back, I saw one place or call. I'm not going to call the person name. Say I'm almost into Nimba. We're going to District 9. Is that Musa Ability District? I said no. Musa District is District
District
7.
7.
He said, but Musa paved the road. I said Musa District is District 7. So if you ask me if District 7 paved, I'll say yes, it's District
So
7.
if we can recall, even before the election, when that road project was launched, I think all of the lawmakers, if not all, at least 90% of them were there. And Mr. Ability said that it was a road project for Nimba. He did not
Okay.
say it was a road project for District 7. So that's
Okay.
why, for those of you who are confused when you go to District 4, District 3, District 6,
Mhm.
District 8, District 9, you see Mr. Ability, the foundations project going all across.
Mhm.
The project is for the county, like he announced from the very beginning. So don't be surprised. This man is an asset and a gift to Nimba County.
So the guy was and they're scoffing about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he was asking if the road is paved. I said no. I think District 7 is completed, but I can't
Yeah, say much
say
about
much
8 and
about 8 and 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah, he said, hey man. I said, anyway, that's it. Yes.
Yeah, so I continue to receive. The last time Mr. Ability or my direct representative met with Mr. Ability in Secretary
Okay.
Taungwe.
Okay.
So and all of the posts the two of them did, I was just on it.
Yeah, I saw it back to back.
Yes.
Yes.
So Sibri Kizemaka, that road is on course. I
Okay.
say yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You mean
it's on
District
course.
9 will be on
Yes,
course.
yes, because
So Musa District 7 going
Oh,
to
yes.
in District
Oh,
9.
yes.
No, I
Oh,
just want
yes.
to know that all.
for the fact that he made that declaration.
Mhm.
We are on course, and I think it is a very good and important role over there because it linked that entire side to the Jackson Evdo Hospital interpreter.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I say thank you.
Great. What will take me to Nima County will be the dedication of the Yag River Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I would love for President Joseph Boakai
To attend.
to attend the dedication of that bridge. This project for Musa Ability is that a district project, national project.
So-
Yes, great. Yes, 7 minutes up to go ahead.
Because that place was of concern. Even I think even the current president I think donated a ferry there before.
Okay.
Yes, because when the situation was worse, when lives were being lost over there,
Mhm.
he made an intervention once by donating a ferry. But right now, wow, what it is great. So we want to say thanks to Mr. Ability. At least that problem is solved once and for all.
Yes. Great. This is the Breakfast Show 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Good morning to all peace loving people in our country. If you're leaving the country this morning, anticipate to go via Askai, via Kenya. Want to say, please go and come back home. This country is so sweet. Yes, 5.2 million, man. The population, yes, almost the whole Accra population.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, let's go have this morning on the Breakfast Show.
Well, today, Wednesday, March 20, 2024, is you versus us.
You versus us.
Yes. So we will, as usual, take the health tips this morning for 5 minutes with David Coty on the TBS. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we'll bring you the review of the local dailies to bring you up to speed with what's happening in the print media. Again, in our studio chat, we will talk about the issue of the wives of the AFL. You remember the widespread protest that even had the official celebration of the Armed Forces Day cancelled. So we'll remind the president about that. Again, we have the draft or the copy of the draft national budget for 2024, and we reviewed it this morning. Yes, we reviewed it. Some of the key adjustments made. Yeah. So your judgment,
And let's say this to our social media followers. Those of you watching us online, that's why you
Mhm.
love the True Breakfast Show.
Yeah.
So we're making it possible to have a copy of the draft budget.
Mhm.
It's in our possession. So as we explain it, we'll display it on the Facebook for you, like bring people to see.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean you can see how to see already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't take off on the page entirely now.
Yeah.
Let's do it see
So-
anyway.
So
Yes, great. Adam Butler, thank you.
we'll be looking at some of the key adjustments made in that budget.
Great.
Yeah, the office, they will
Yeah,
call it my phone.
Yeah. They reduce some.
Again,
Mhm.
we will let you know that this is a draft budget. The legislature will go through it and make the final,
Is that secret?
decision, and then the president will sign.
Yeah.
Then it will become law.
I tried the final one. Yeah.
So so again, we'll review that. 1 hour review of the draft national budget this morning from 8:20 to 9:20, and then we'll give you the opportunity. All of us will look at it, make your input. You will call on the show to make your input on the draft national budget. After that, we'll bring you sports, entertainment, and commercial this morning, brought to you by Orange Liberia, right here on the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM. So, in the midst of our country first, this is what we got this morning, except there's anything.
Yes, so that space that left at 9:30 to 10 o'clock, anything you're packed between there
Yes.
on this national draft budget. I mean, it's something very interesting.
Maybe some people will huge expertise in budgeting will call to want to provide some expert opinions. We'll give them the opportunity. Yes, so that's what it is this morning. Thanks for joining us. Let's stay together. If you are coming to Liberia for the first time, welcome to the sweet land of liberty. Yes, come and enjoy yourself. We have beautiful hotels. Only I did a video I posted on my story. You saw it?
Okay.
Yeah, a beautiful partial view of Monrovia.
The one that's by. Okay, yes, I saw it. Yes.
A beautiful partial view. And a lady in it this asked me,
is that Liberia?
Are you sure this is Monrovia? I said, what you tell Monrovia to be? I said, yes, this is Monrovia. This is the partial view of central Monrovia taken from the 10th floor of the Central Bank of Liberia. Yes. So just by
that CBL side you will.
So that video was
no, they started the angle of the shot.
Yeah.
That CBL side.
Yes.
Okay.
So and that beautiful video you're looking at was taken on this Makama 20, Techno Kama 20.
Where you stood at? What type of the building?
At 10th floor.
You want the CBL?
Yes, 10th floor.
Exactly. The next time you use a good phone.
No, the video is good.
Yeah, it's a good.
The video is great.
Yeah, but you still give yourself compliments of you, man. And just post that on the Real TV page.
Yeah, I think so, eh?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I will work with Richie and the RT team to see if we can do that.
Yes.
Yes, but it's a good video.
Yeah. So before we start, let me say a good morning to Lai Traffic Plus team. Traffic Plus have now taken no more Traffic Plus in the studio.
Yeah.
The guys are now doing the show on the street.
Yes.
Yes, it's something very commendable.
It's great.
Yeah. Yes.
And in fact, I just got my blue jacket yesterday.
Okay.
As well.
But first interview that blue jacket will be in Nimba.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nimba won't do my
So,
see me interview boy in Nimba. That be for fun.
that jacket will be used for special coverage.
OPS coverage.
Yes.
Not just in a small program there. Where Richmond Anderson say press conference, he wear a jacket. No.
That jacket, when the director of news is wearing that jacket,
yes.
that OPS.
Hey, the LDA quiet for press conference, you wear that jacket? No. The person when I get something that
You know when
let's go one more. If LDA quiet for press conference, you wear that jacket?
No,
man. The police quiet for press conference, you wear that jacket?
Not really.
Not ready, but what about the Minister of Finance?
Well, it is very important.
You look at his small.
It is very important to be at the fact, so I'll wear a jacket.
You wear a jacket. Is CBL calling for a press conference?
I'll wear a jacket.
What about Fire Stevie? If Fire Stevie calls for a press conference,
No, man.
you're not wearing.
So
Yeah.
So another way I'll wear the jacket when the police and the LDA call me is you remember when peace be unto his arches, Mickey Gray?
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time 5 o'clock in the morning I saw Mickey and Oscar Mola came to the house. And we were going for reading. So we were going for reading. 5 o'clock in the morning, I wear the jacket.
Okay, you wear that. OPS reading there. OPS reading. Hey, easy.
My children say, hey, what happened? Why they carry you? I said, we're going where?
Let's do this guy motivation. Yes,
Yeah.
Bobby Addison as well. Like, so what you guys are doing to me? I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Yes, modern motivation, Bobby Bleeder Addison. Filling us in this morning. It's 8 o'clock, folks. This is the Breakfast Show, cutting across everywhere in the land and breath of the Republic of Liberia. This is Oni Roberts, Marka Davis. We're going to tell Derek Cody to call and calling already. This pro bono job he's doing, just like what Robert Salih had when he was no cat doing pro bono job. This is the job David Cody is doing right now. Professor Richmond, we call for a press conference. Please wear that jacket. All right, so let's have help tip with David Ernest Cody. Good morning, reactionary Tennessee. Mara and Clara. Amanda. During your time, the other thing that was 9 years, yes, eh? When you begin love, because no matter doing Abbas. Abbas.
No, those who were only looking for money, my man. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I have only 5 minutes. I better hurry up. Thank you. The number one cause of death today globally is heart disease. The second cause of death in the world today is cancer. The third highest cause of death is chronic respiratory disease. I do not know where diabetes stands, but it is one of the leading causes of death today in the whole world. And if you don't know you have diabetes, it is not good for you because you will continue to do things you're not supposed to do. So it's important to test yourself to know whether you have diabetes. Because if you don't do so, and you have it, and you don't take care of it, you don't put it under control, it will destroy your heart, and you know when your heart is destroyed, what would be that to pump the blood? It means you're looking for death. It can also destroy your blood vessels, and we're talking about the veins that the blood can pass through. If that is destroyed, forget about life. Diabetes can also make you blind. It can also destroy your kidneys and your nerves. So it is important to do a test to know whether you have diabetes. Then you put it under control. But if you don't do so, it's bad for you. Diabetes is simply high level of blood sugar. You have to put it under control. The two main types of diabetes are type 1 and type B. I told you about it before, and I will find time to come back to it. When you observe these things, this is the most important part. When you observe these things, these signs, know that you have diabetes, go and see your doctor immediately. I repeat, when you see these signs, go and see your doctor immediately. Number one, urinating or going to pee a lot or plenty, especially in the night. When you stop peeing plenty, every 5 minutes you wake up, you're going to go pee in the night. Know you have diabetes. But remember, I told you about prostate enlargement before. That can also cause plenty pee in the night. So it's always good to check. Now, number two, when you are thirsty, very, very thirsty, even when you keep drinking and you still thirsty, you're drinking, you're thirsty so much, go and check the doctor. That's a sign of diabetes. When you lose weight without trying, understand this very carefully. Sometimes when you have heavy weight, you say, okay, let me take some measures to lose weight by taking exercise, by not eating too much, by not eating, you take some measures and you lose weight. That's a different thing. But when you're not trying at all and you're losing weight, you find out that you're losing weight, go and see the doctor. That's diabetes right there. When you feel very hungry, even though you're eating every minute, you eat and you feel hungry, you're just feeling hungry, go and see the doctor. When you have blurry vision, your vision is dim, you can't see too well and blank, then you have to go see the doctor. Those are some signs, not even all of the signs. But because of time, we just give you those few. Now, foods diabetics must avoid. I'll make it clear for the market what more do. So market. Now, the food you're not supposed to eat, the drinks you're not supposed to drink when you have diabetes. These are the ones I'm going to name to you. Now, if you don't know you have diabetes and you are eating these things, you will exacerbate or make your case worse. Then you die and say somebody wish you bad. Nobody wish it about it. You're the one because you know what you had diabetes and you are doing this. Number one, dairy products, which means milk, chocolate milk, ice cream, all this kind of thing. And I go for people with diabetes, leave it. Red meat, especially cow meat. You have diabetes, you cannot eat meat. Number two, sweets like cakes, cookies, ice cream, biscuit. You go to a party, when you already know you have diabetes, when they're sharing food, they want to bring the cake. You say, oh, no, I'm okay, that's okay. Don't take it. Yes. Number 4, added sugar. Some of you, you're drinking your tea, sugar. Don't put sugar in your tea if you have diabetes. But if you don't, you have it, then that's your problem. Sodium, which is salt. Those of you who can go to the restaurant, as soon as they pour food before you, even taste the food yet. Y'all got salt here? Well, I saw, stop it. High processed foods like hot dog, sausage, cheese. If you know you have diabetes when you're coming from town, that place you always stop it. And in fast food center, they buy your hot dog, your this, that. Don't eat it. Number 7, energy drink. Leave it. 8, fruit juices. Leave it. Now, what are the causes of diabetes? Very simple here. When you are overweight, it can cause diabetes. And I will try to explain that in detail another time. When you are obesity, too much fat in the body. And when you are physically inactive, there are some people, 24 hours a day, they just sitting down. They don't move around. They don't do any exercise. You just sit in the chair, give your orders to your children. Y'all bring the sugar down. Get up and go for some of those things yourself. Everything you just in there, y'all go bring it. Get up, Oma, and Opa, do some of the things, but walk around a little bit. Remember this. Stop drinking icy cold water. It narrows the blood vessels, and that can lead to high blood pressure. The blood vessels are the ones that can transport the blood all over your body. But when you drink cold water, it will contract it. It will make it small. And for the blood to pass through and to go to the brain, it's not possible. And when blood does not go to the brain, what will happen? Heart attack. Stroke. You have a problem with stroke. If the blood cannot go to the heart muscles, you will have heart attack. Number 2, do not drink cold water right after meal. It will slow down digestion. Thank you very much. I got my hot water bottle right by me.
Okay.
Yeah, I drink. Thank you very much for the time.
Okay. They're quoting the budget we're about to read out. Your ministry is not capturing the budget.
And you know what I'm going to do?
Mm-hmm.
That jacket that Ambassador David said you and I wear, you better wear it today.
Okay.
If that budget is read this morning by you people,
yeah,
and there's nothing about the ministry of maintenance,
okay,
I will have a press conference here today.
Okay.
You and Marka will come to me here for a press conference. I want to know why.
With a jacket?
Yeah, you wear a jacket.
So we'll come to your hall for the first time.
Yeah, but I will make sure that nobody here.
Yeah. So since you're honorable man, I'll forward the budget to your draft campaign. Yes.
I will be very happy, my brother.
Yes. At least I entertain your whole day. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll give them a whole You need to find time for to talk to Musa, man.
Dude. Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we'll bring it on next week.
Yeah, next week. Yeah, we'll try to bring the chairman on next week.
Oh, you will be on next week?
Yes,
We'll try to bring the chairman. You know the chairman love Nimba. After session, the men go Nimba. Anyway, so we'll
bring it on. We need to congratulate you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Derek Ernest quoted with our health tip right here on the Breakfast Show 96.1, the Heart and Soul of Liberia. Let's bring you the review of the local Dallas What's Making News from the print media. Okay, let's bring you the review of the local Dallas right here on 96.1, the Heart and Soul of Liberia. What's making news from the print media, the paper that sold for $40 Liberian dollars, some for $50. Let's start out with the Heritage newspaper, the front page of the Heritage. Yes, CDC not integrity institution, social club says Standard Bearer former President George Weah. Says CDC not integrity institution, social club says Standard Bearer George Weah has been captured. Yeah. On the front page of the Heritage, grab a copy. President Boycott nominates additional officials to positions in government. It's a sub-lead story also on the front page from the Heritage newspaper. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story this morning.
Let us go for the Daily Observer newspaper. The lead story on the front page, 2.5 million Liberians still living below poverty line. World Bank report shows indicates lack of regularly collected survey data makes it hard to understand which poverty reduction policies are working and which policies need to be reconsidered. That is on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Another sub-lead story, Malu returns to mainstream advocacy. The photograph of former CDC chairman Moba Malu also on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. CBL Afriland First Bank pen MOU for currency exchange. Well, the photograph of the central bank executive governor Aloysius Talu alongside the CEO of Afriland Bank on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Let's go for the back page. Just a single story on the back page. Harper City confiscates expired goods worth US $10,000. Wow. So that's on the back page of the Daily Observer newspaper. Grab a copy for 40 Liberian dollars to read the details of these stories.
Okay, yes. Let's move on to our next tab. This time have to do with the New Republic newspaper on the newsstand for 50 Liberian dollars. The front page of the New Republic, volume 14, number 48, Wednesday edition, March 20. Diplomatic passport cancer, and of course, Foreign Minister Sarah Basil Yanti has been captured. African liberation suit. I love to see her wearing yellow. Yes, diplomatic passport cancel as government takes measure to restore country's image. And I can confirm to you that former Youth and Sports Minister Zoga Wilson has returned his diplomatic passport.
And the Minister of Foreign Affairs was the first to do,
Okay.
setting example.
Yes, Mary Bro also did house as well.
Okay.
Yes, to returning the diplomatic passport. Great. It's on a major story on the front page of from the New Republic. Still on the front page, Senator Che Rick's explosion from the CDC. Albert Che has been captured on the front page as a sub-list story. Let's go to the back page and see what's the back page. Have the back page of from the New Republic. 30 residents return to creek water for drinking. Yeah, man. 30. Senator Dara Dillon campaign, yeah, that's one vote you go here. They're putting 30 drinking from the creek. That's it. They're putting the raw Liberian way. 30 residents return to creek for water drinking. Due to water is poor installation of hand pumps. It's on the back page of the New Republic. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story this morning. And lastly, BMMC commences road construction. This is in Grand Kidman County. Yes, ends the review of the New Republic.
Let's go for the Hot Pepper newspaper, volume 8, number 11323, Wednesday, March 20, 40 Liberian dollars for a copy of this paper. The lead story on the front page, President Marka orders GAC to decommission NSA's audit, cites sensitivity of its operations. But what? You can read more in the paper if you grab a copy. The next story, CDC not an integrity institution or social club. Political leader Weah tells new chairman Kowo. Okay, that's President George Weah there warning Chairman Janga Kowo that CDC not an integrity institution or social club. In quote on the front page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Let's go for the back page. Neves joins Transport Ministry to launch step training to drive Liberia's transport sector towards sustainability. What is Neve? It is the new energy electric vehicles. Okay, that's the meaning of Neves.
Okay.
Joins Transport Ministry to launch step training to drive Liberia's transport sector towards sustainability. Is the story on the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Yeah, so far.
Okay, so lastly for my end, you done with the women voices. I think I have the front page Africa. The front page Africa, yeah. The major story on the front page Africa, human kill out. That's human kill cut into pieces and sold.
Where?
And I think it's a flashback speaking about a war. Okay, let me see if I can zoom this and get out of this. At Conti Camara Epiu. Okay, hearing in France.
Okay.
Yes, high-ranking former ULIMO commander confirms some atrocities committed in Foya. Okay, that's why it make mention of human kill, cut into pieces and soul. Captures the entire front page or from the front page Africa.
Yes, sir.
This thing is still off the war crime code, but something came up to my idea. Our lawmakers should read article of our constitution, 35.2, section 2. Yes, yes, they need to go back to that. Anyway, lastly, speak out or shut up forever. Guess who is this?
Who's that?
This is former maritime boss, Eugene Nangbe. Yeah, Eugene, go tell you a diplomatic book in the meantime. And you continue. Anyway, yes, and the review of Front Page Africa.
Yeah, so finally, for the review of the local dailies this morning, the last paper is the Women Voices newspaper. The banner headline: drastic decrease in several entities' allocations as 2024 draft budget shows slight increase in allocations for few other institutions. Well, a copy of the budget displaying also the photograph of the executive mansion and the Ministry of Finance on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper. The sub-lead story: LTA enhances telecommunications service delivery, signs quality of service regulation. So that does it for the review of the papers. But as usual, several prominent Liberian women are captured on the front page. Former President Ellen, former Vice President Joel Howard Taylor, current First Lady Katomo Boakai, Judy Andy, and others who I cannot really picture because yes, the picture quality. But that's it for the review.
The others who you can't picture, let me call the two other names there.
Okay.
If I miss it, then the editor must sue me.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
One that Binta Belete, the other one that Medina we say.
Okay.
We leave it for the rest
And
of
the
the
last
day.
one is Magdala Cooper.
Okay, great. Yes, and the review. Someone asked me, so which country this song is from? This is look, Peter Nilsson. Don't tell me so you haven't seen the Ohana. Yes, it's Dwayne Johnson. He used to be a wrestler before. Yes, yes, it's a US song. It's a nice song. Yeah, from the motion picture of Ohana. Welcome back to the True Breakfast Show. Good morning to our silent listeners. It's 17 minutes down, 8 o'clock. Good morning to all of you following our broadcast and all of our affiliate radio stations. Lots of station managers from these counties calling. It's a community radio, normally just relay the True Breakfast Show. Thank you so much. Yes, you're doing it for country. Before going to this budget thing, we just want to remind His Excellency, good morning to you, President Boyka. Remember, the wives of the armed forces had a major roadblock that brought the whole country at a standstill almost a month now. Yes, and I'm just placing this call that as a reminder to the president. I know you have a lot of things on your decks. That was a very embarrassment. The entire Shuffling Highway was blocked, the Kakata Highway, the Bushwa Island, just everywhere. And it did it for a purpose. So as one of the major reasons, as part of the AFL wife debates, you know, the soldiers don't talk. So some of them will have this conversation off the air, and I believe that we should remind the president. So this issue of having the wife, the husbands, you know, for shelter is one of the major things they have been pushing. That our people, family just stuck up in one room. This outsourcing of land issue have become a major problem. There is this company, His Excellency, called the Millennium Construction Company. Apart from people saying that Prince Johnson should go, the former general, that was one of the major reasons. And maybe tomorrow, if we have the time, and I will spell it out. The outsourcing of land. That entire shuffling land you see all the way. There's a company that
Where they are building the housing units?
Yes, where they're building the housing units.
Okay.
There's a company called the Millennium Construction Company. And his wife, they believe that if someone joins the army, it should be attracted. It should be shelter, health, benefit, all of that. That's one of the major demands. So,
and we can remember that during that period when you had the engagement with these people, you set up a team that you said should report to you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So it being quite a
yes, almost a month. Yes.
Yes. So I think whether that team has submitted the findings from their investigation. So I think it should be made public so that the people will know your decision. It should not be like, oh, the president just wanted to quiet down the situation and forget about the people. So we are just reminding you that the people are looking up to you. so that you can make your final decision on some of these issues. We know that there are a lot of priorities. The government is new. It is still being formed. However, some of these key things that tend to serve as distractions should be, dealt with gradually, so that at least efforts should be made so that the people there will feel that, well, we have a leader who cares. So I think it's very important that whatever submission have been made from that investigation, from the team or committee you set up, that you can add on some of these crucial ones while you address the remaining ones gradually.
Yeah. The committee too. After, don't say you have not reported back to the president. Almost a month now going forward. But anyway, we just want to bring it up, to remind His Excellency. But the big thing on this is this budget. Yes, I'm going to go back and forth with the budget. Those of you watching online, I'm going to do you justice. The True Breakfast Show have to have a soft copy of our budget. Yes, so
The draft budget.
yes, the draft budget.
that
So
made the emphasis.
the draft budget.
Final one.
You based on love because I even get it. I'll forward it to you. Won't finish there. I'll forward the draft. I'm sorry about that, but anyway. So those of you watching online, you have the opportunity to now go along with us, and for the purpose of those viewing us on the radio, those of you watching us on the internet, this is your budget. This is the budget for the fiscal year 2024. I mean, this is a public document, so it's eternal from the public. All right. So, government of the Republic of Liberia, draft national budget, fiscal year 2024. Richard, is it possible you shift the machine? Yeah, then Marka will just go through from here. Or you want
Okay.
to use the mobile?
Let's see if we can shift it a little bit.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's good.
They're causing them time. They have time to do all the thing.
Oh, on you disappearing on the screen.
No, I'm still there.
Okay.
Which I'm there, right?
Mhm.
Okay, great. Can you increase this? Is it possible, or read from here? Okay, great. So, the government of the Republic of Liberia, and as you all know that when you be making a report, you all will have the table of contents, all of that, all these ones necessary from January 1 up to December 31st, 2024. So let's scroll down. Security and the rule of law, education sector, the Ministry of Education, University of Liberia. Let's read out some institutions that have been captured in this budget. Yes, let's start with the table of contents.
Okay.
Yes, let's go there. Richard, you want to give me the mouse? It'll be okay. Yes. So under the Ministry of Agriculture. Okay. Marka, you do one, I go one. So let's start with agriculture. So under the Ministry of Agriculture, you have Liberia Agriculture Commodity Regulatory Authority.
It's the agriculture sector.
Yes, the
Yeah,
agriculture
so it's
sector.
sector by sector.
Mhm.
Okay.
So on the agriculture sector, we have Liberia Agriculture Commodity Regulatory Authority, the Ministry of Agriculture, the Cooperative Development Agency, Liberia Rubber Development Authority, the Central Agriculture Research Institute, and of course the Rubber Development Fund Incorporated. This is on the agriculture sector.
Yes. And then infrastructure and basic services sector, you have the Liberia Broadcasting System, National Housing Authority, Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Public Works, National Transit Authority, National Housing and Savings Bank, Liberia Airport Authority.
Yes. Other industry and commerce sector, National Investment Commission. If you're not being captured by the budget down there, if you're pushing the budget in you, then just forget about it.
Obviously cover everyone.
There are some people who say, wait for the budget, let the budget be passed. Industry and commerce sector, National Investment Commission, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Labor, Liberia Industrial Property System, Liberia Copyright Office. At long last, at least, man. Damn it. Yeah, your copyright. We'll see how much there anyway. Liberia Copyright Office, Liberia Industrial Free Zone Authority, National Insurance Corporation of Liberia, National Lottery Authority, National Bureau of Concessions, and of course, Liberia Intellectual Property Office. These two areas they capture intellectual property. Yes. Let's go to the big one now. Yes, this is where Libran, I know the common one listen up in the village and say, what do you think I to do with us? Let's scroll down. Let's see the bigger picture. No, let's go all the way down. Go to the figures. Go down, go down, go down, go down. So meanwhile, of what you also display, let's go to the I almost say let's go to the cemetery graph. So yeah, you can start off from here now. The recurrent the expenditure.
So the total recurrent expenditure of US 640.52 million is allocated as follow. Compensation of employees, the total personnel expenditure is US 297.02 million, representing 46.6% of the recurrent expenditure and 43.0% of the total expenditure. The major components of compensation include basic salaries for civil servants, military and paramilitary service, and elected appointed officials and elected officials staff. The goods and services, other goods and services, spending on goods and services is projected at US 90.19 million, accounting for 14.1% of recurrent expenditure and 13.2% of total expenditure. Key expenditure items include training of more LMP and AFL soldiers or officers, drugs, vaccines, and medical supplies, educational materials and supplies, food supplies for hospitals, prisons, and educational facilities, examination fees, bank charges, capacity building, rental and leases, and other operational expenses of the government.
Wow.
Now, subsidies. Pay attention, Arthur. Subsidies. Projected spending for subsidies is 16.64 million, depicting 0.3% of the total recurrent expenditure and 0.2% of the total expenditure. Priority subsidies are targeted at implementing or complementing the efforts of private sector institutions providing basic social services to the population in the social development, education, and health sectors, as well the industry and commerce sector.
Yeah. So let's go back to this goods and services. What you talk about include training for more LMP. Okay.
Yeah.
AFL officers,
Yeah.
drugs, vaccine, medical supplies.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's really capture it.
So our government can spend money on the most.
Okay.
So it's taking about 14.1% of the recurrent expenditure and 13.2% of the total expenditure.
Great. So let's go to where the money per them place.
You want us to talk about the debt? Count down small. Let me see something.
Go back.
So
the debt service. Okay.
Yeah. So total debt service is projected at US 129 million, representing 20.1% of the recurrent expenditure and 18.6% of the total expenditure. Of the total debt service, domestic liabilities constitute US 69.18 million or 10%, while foreign liabilities and subscriptions account for US 59.82 million or 8.6% of the total expenditure, respectively. Key components of domestic debt include interest charges on securities, domestic loans, government bonds, and other liabilities. Foreign liabilities include multilateral and bilateral loans, interest charges on these loans, subscriptions, and other payables.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to move all the way down now and see how much is allotted to these various ministries and, of course, autonomous agency as per the budget. Let's see what we have here. Is it in? No. Let's go down because there are some reductions. Yes, some reductions. So as we try to go there, yes, I think where are we? Okay, debts, NASCOP, GAC. No, let's go there. Let's go. We'll get to it. Don't worry. Okay. No. So
on the phone.
Yeah, let's go to the phone while I'm trying to get this. There was some reduction, and you want to capture that quickly. That affected the Ministry of State, the Office of the President, the Vice President Office.
Yes.
The Speaker, the Pro Tem. There was some major reduction and increase.
Yes. So this is this is the summary document of. So this is a summary done. It's captured. So everything is in the budget there, but key changes that were made is what's captured here. So that's what I'm going to read out.
Okay.
Now, so reductions for the Ministry of State reduced from 20 million to 9 million.
From 20 to 9
To
million.
9.
That's the reduction you're on now.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Ministry of State. Now, the office of the president reduced from 4.4 million to 2.2 million. That is 50% reduction.
Okay.
Yes. For the office of the vice president, reduced from 4 million to 2 million. The same 50% reduction.
Okay. A cut across.
Yes. Okay. Now, at the legislature reduced from 67 million to 38 million, almost 43%, somewhere around there. Now, the pro tem's budget was reduced in a draft budget now from 4 million to 1.2 million.
Okay. Yes.
From 4 to 1.2.
From 4
to 1.2.
to 1.2.
The speaker's budget.
That the pro temple.
The pro tem
reduced from 4.
From 4.
You mean Yomli budget?
Yes.
Okay. From 4 to 1.2.
From the 2023 budget, it was what? 4 million.
4 million.
So in the 2024 draft budget is 1.2 million.
1.2. Let's say the speaker budget.
The speaker's budget.
Okay.
From the previous fiscal budget, it was 2.2 million.
Okay.
So it is reduced from 2.2 to 1.6 million.
Okay. The speaker now.
Yeah, the speaker's budget.
The deputy.
We're getting there. The deputy speaker's budget.
Reduced
from 1 million to a little over 515,000. So just a little over half a million.
Okay, so just do 50% cut across everybody.
Yes.
Let's go to the increases. The Ministry of Education increased from 98 million to 105 million. The budget of the Ministry of Education. The University of Liberia, the state run. Yeah, long live the UL. Abbas. University of Liberia increased from 30 million to 32 million.
I just 2 million.
Yeah, to tap it or small.
But 2 million are not just.
Yeah, but the free tuition, all that one got to call teacher and I'm be going on strike. Professor Anderson got to take it. Yeah. Yes. So the Ministry of Education don't know University of Liberia from 30 to 32 million. Agriculture sector. It's a little increase with agriculture, yeah.
No, so Onio. That also so the money we can get agriculture in the country like yeah.
Yeah, man, small.
And we want to feed ourselves.
No, it's not possible, man. As part of the average, I want. Is that the same budget that Samuel Toy had? But Boma Kamara, the Minister of Finance, good morning. You peruse this thing. Look at the Ministry of Agriculture budget. Agriculture sector from 4 million, just a 1 million add up to 8.
From 4 to 5.
Yeah, from 4 million, just 1 million added going to 5 million. We'll still be taking rent from China, Taiwan, from Pakistan.
You know what is informing the decision of people who are crafting the budget, especially when it comes to the Ministry of Agriculture. I think they believe that there are a lot of donor programs within the agriculture sector that what they're depending on.
So don't increase the budget. We'll have funding coming to agriculture
programs. No, I don't think this is what we're supposed to do. If we want to feed ourselves, we must put our money there to feed ourselves.
The last project from the agriculture ministry, the C4D, up to now I didn't know the ending of it. Yes, the Ministry of Agriculture, that C4D, they carry equipment packed to LPRC there. Look, let's move on. Anyway, so we have the health sector. Yes, this is very important. The health sector from 64 million increased to 75 million.
So is that a 9 million increment?
Yes, not that bad.
Yeah.
But we needed more for our health sector. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, let's go to the major one. Yeah, I think that let's go back to our telegraph stream. Is it possible you increase the font size for those who viewing us on the social media? To have a clear view on it. I mean, the radio folks are okay to it. Okay. Yes, thank you. We have one of the best guys here from Stats.
Reduce it from one step back. Let's see.
Carry the 165, 150. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, 150.
Yeah, because we want to see the. So carry up one more. increase it one
make,
more
make
step.
it the 150.
Yeah,
The front
150.
size.
Because
Yes.
we didn't get too much dealing with 2025.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
this
let, let,
2024.
let's scroll to 2024 budget.
Yeah. Mhm.
Great. Don't go too much.
Yeah.
Short. So
Yeah.
the Ministry of State. The Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs. I mean, this is for public consumption.
Yeah, it's
so,
a sector spending entity
uh-huh.
that's under the
The Minister of State is captured here. Scroll. Let's see how much is under the Ministry of State. It's good for librarians to know. Come on, man, listen now. What the budget got to do with me? Okay, there's no figure here for the Ministry of State. Let's go to the public administration sector, the national legislature.
So these are the breakdowns
Mhm.
under the Ministry of State, like the let's see what they got there. Okay, Ministry of State. Well, we don't see anything. So I think in the next slide they will bring exactly what's there.
Yes. Let's go to
It's the public sector.
Okay, the Ministry of State is captured here.
Yeah. Okay.
So right after the national legislature, we have the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs.
Mhm.
So let's see what is being captured for the national legislature as for the budget for 2024. You sure?
So 2024. No, we've seen it.
Okay, you've seen it already.
Yeah,
Yes.
so- For the let's look at the Ministry of State first.
Okay.
So it's 9,668,687
Dollars for Sylvester Grishby,
Ministry of State.
Operation Ministry of State.
Yeah.
Our Minister of State yes, Minister of State proper.
So now in the 2023 budget, it was
20 million.
yes.
20,478,159.
Wow, that was
So it's a reduction
another huge
from.
reduction too.
It's a huge one.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the national legislature. The budget here. The 2023 budget for the national legislature.
It was 67.9,
Yes, and now dropped to what?
so it's gone to 38.3. Mhm.
Let's move on to office of the vice president.
Yes.
Good morning to Jeremiah Kwankun.
Yes.
Before then, last year physical budget, Jeremiah had 4 million.
Yes.
I mean,
4.4.
the vice president
Joel
Joel.
Howard Taylor.
Joel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Joel had 4 million. $416,625, right?
Mhm.
So this fiscal year, as a projection, is $2,386,123.
Yes, that's the
Civil
Yeah.
servants.
yes. The civil service agency
yeah.
in the 2023 fiscal budget they had 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, $17,589,865. In the 2024 draft fiscal budget, they have $14,229,270.
Reduction, no?
So, yes, about 3 million reduction.
So no increment for civil service. So I remember the former finance minister Tamatue had harmonization, right?
Mm.
Yes. So it's not possible that the civil servant your salary will be increased. The rescue mission, I don't think it's going to increase the civil servant salary. Because in the last year fiscal budget, you had 17 million for civil service agency, right? The 2024 is reduction to 14.
So that money is not exactly for all civil servant salaries across the country, as you are aware.
But there's a reduction here.
Yeah, so that budget
It's
is
a 3
for
million
the
reduction.
agency.
Yes.
That's the agency's budget there.
It's a reduction.
Yes, there's a reduction in the agency's budget from 17 to 14.
I think reduction just everywhere, Marka.
Yeah. So from the GSA,
The General Services Agency, there's another reduction too.
they have 1.9. Now they have 1.5.
Yes.
Yes, in the current.
So 1.9 in 2023.
Yes.
2024, 1.5.
1.5.
Another reduction.
Yeah.
The Ministry of Information, Culture, and Tourism. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
people don't crowd.
The people crying,
Those
they
people-
reduce again.
Those people supposed to get increment actually.
No.
Yeah. So
Be-
let's see what the legislature will do. But when we finish reviewing, then we'll make our points. We'll
Okay.
give our own view before we open the lines.
All right. So the Ministry of Information, Culture, Affairs, and Tourism,
In the 2023 fiscal budget, they had
3.2, right?
and now they have 2.8.
2.8. There's a reduction. That whole building need rebranding. You go for Mika press briefing. Sometimes they struggle to even get fuel to put in the machine. There's a reduction in the Ministry of Information budget. Let's go to the Ministry of Foreign
Sarah
Affairs.
Beslo Yanti.
Sarah Besolo. Yes.
So Sarah,
18 million.
yeah, Marcel Kimia had 18.
Yes.
Yes, and now Sarah is starting with 17.5.
17. 1 million deduction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Mhm.
Liberia Institute of Public Administration.
They have one.
It's a little increase.
Yes. Yeah, there's a little increment.
There's a little
there.
increase.
So it was $1,042,181. Now is $1,106,029.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Statistics and Bureau Information Services. Leges.
Yeah, leges. Oh, that population. I'll send some people here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leges. Where's Leges?
So leges. Leges is a deduction in leges.
Yeah, they had 1.8 in the fiscal year 2023, and this year they got 1.69 something. Yes. So there's a slight deduction.
Okay.
And then Bureau of State Enterprises.
Another deduction. Bureau of State.
Yes, they had 643,000. Now they have $470,608.
Okay.
Ministry of Finance and Development Planning.
Is there a way that eventually you add? Maybe you can click, it's highlight, or it's already edited? Can be.
Yeah.
For those who's viewing.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think. Yes,
yeah, this is
okay,
it.
good.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Uh-huh.
Great. So let's go back to the Liberia Revenue Authority. No. Ministry of Finance.
Yes.
And Planning Development. Yes, go to the Finance Ministry.
Oh.
Just right there.
Is that the 2024? I hope.
If you don't ever call someone to a budget for Buma come out on the budget. Scroll back up, then we'll know. Go down.
Oh,
okay, so 2023, 2024. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
So on the Ministry of Finance.
2024, they have 102 million.
That's an increase. Yes.
They have 102 million.
909,000.
Yes, I said they had in the previous budget.
That's 2023 budget you're reading. That's number 2 on the budget you're reading now. Okay.
They had $102,909,484, and this budget they have a 172 million.
Major increase. Amen. Major increase under the rescue. So $172,952,333. Yes.
Ministry of Finance and Development.
Yes.
But that ministry big.
The ministry is
ministry big. The president
called it. I'm thinking this harmonization. One thing I don't know.
Wait, they call it. They call the president ma. They call the vice president ma. They call the president ma. They call the deputy speaker ma.
The finance minister step it up.
I do it fun.
But the Ministry of Finance won't go up. But my concern here, if the rescue mission is going to, the harmonization, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to where are we now? I'm done with
LRA.
The Liberia Revenue Authority. These are people who make the money.
Yeah, they have a slight increment.
Yeah.
From 15 to 16. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
15 million, now they're going to 16 million.
Yeah.
LRA.
Board of Tax Appeal.
Board of Tax
National Food Assistance Agency.
Okay. So there's a reduction. Let's go down and see the Ministry of Education. Our teachers, the health. We can just, even though it's 1 hour, the Ministry of Internal Affairs. There's a deduction in the budget there.
They had 23, now they have
20.
20, yes.
So you have fast track.
So they have 23.9, so now they have 20.4.
Yes. The National Council of Chiefs and Elders.
Yes, so
quite a problem.
They had 564, now they have 241.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's an increase for the National Identification Registry.
Yes, because what they had initially was 783,000.
It's going on to
and then they have now 849,000. Yes.
National Disaster Management Agency. This budget, it's supposed to increase more, man, to $1 million, man. Disaster management,
we're coming to the rainy season, floodings all over the place, but it just had a slight increment from $596,840 to $728,613. That's it for the National Disaster Management Agency, Monrovia City Corporation.
Okay.
Uh,
The MCC.
MCC
budget is high.
It was reduced.
Yes, but it's in the middle.
From 4.5 to 3.777.
Well, let's go back to the disaster management. The budget,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not encouraging.
Yeah, in 2023 they had $596,840. In the 2024 fiscal year, they have in the draft budget they have $728,613.
Okay, so for the clarity, all civil servants are within the various ministries and agencies. Civil servant agency, the CSA is an agency by itself.
Yes, so that's what I mentioned earlier. Yes, so that budget is for the
civil servant agency by
itself. It's not to cover civil servant salary across the country, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, let's move on to the PCC. Let's see PCC budget.
Prince City Corporation.
A drop.
Yeah, so Prince City Corporation had 1.644, and now they have $770,915.
Okay, so if you look at the MCC budget, that's the PCC budget.
Yeah.
Well, the working now of the MCC, we need a clean city.
So the people who doing a budget, your way to. Have many people come to realize that Pinsville is the largest and most populated city in Liberia?
Yeah, Pinsville the largest.
Pinsville the largest city.
All right.
And the most populated city too.
They may all struggle.
Yeah. You're not carry out to at least $3 million. You can give us 700,000 in the draft budget. So the legislature, like we said, this is the draft. The legislature will do dress by dress on a budget.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. They have to do dress by dress on a budget, especially with the Pinsville City Corporation. Not only because I'm a resident of Pinsville, but also because Pinsville is the largest city and the most populated city. Yes.
Great. Let's move on to the area of transparency and accountability sector.
General Auditing Commission.
Yes, the GAC. Good morning to the folk. Look, the GAC has informed the public. The GAC are carrying on 2 audits right now. Although the president has said to stop the NSA audit for national security, but the GAC is auditing the Central Bank of Liberia. We expect that audit report by next month, and also the EPS. GAC is carrying on 2 major audits. Let's look at the budget for the GAC, the General Auditing Commission. Yes, on last year budget,
they have 5.1. And they said they have 5.7.
It's a little bit increase.
So yes, there's an increment. That means the government is serious about audit. Yes.
The National Elections Commission.
The National Elections Commission had what?
For the 2 million, it dropped to 3.
To 3?
Yeah.
That deduction too usual.
They're gonna get one by election.
So it was in the last fiscal year. It was 42 million. $97,341, and this 2024 draft budget is $3,464,000. Okay, so again, we can say it is reasonable because last year was election year.
Yeah, so general election for last year, and this year we just have by elections.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Yes, not bad. In NEC, the Governance Commission.
Yeah, the Governance Commission.
Another reduction on the Governance Commission.
They had 2.3 last year. This year in the draft budget they have 1.3.
Okay. Yes. Governance Commission.
Again, Public Procurement and Concession Commission.
PPCC.
Yes. So they got increment. Okay. Last budget year they had $991,884. This year they have $1,238,479.
Let's go to
the archives.
The archives. This area. Let me say good morning to the former archive boss.
So they have 700.
You want me to say good morning to him?
Yeah. Say good morning to
Emmanuel Lomax.
Yeah,
the man rebranded the archive. Yes, although I mean I can have a new boss then, but your legacy will be there.
Yeah, so they had $734,008 in the last budget.
It's a reduction.
So this year they have $565,707. Now to the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission.
Yes,
there's an increment.
Okay.
From $1,840,300 to $2,066,000.
LACC.
Yes, $811.
Yeah.
So yes, there's an increment for the LACC because the fight against corruption is a priority for this administration. So now the Independent Information Commission.
Independent
Commission.
Information Commission.
Yes. So in the last time they had $208,262. This time around they have $220,896.
Okay.
And now the Liberal Land Authority.
The LLA.
Yes.
The Land Authority.
So
land disputes.
Last year they had 1.655. This year they have 1.7. So there's
a little bit increment.
Yeah, a slight increment.
The IAA, the Internal Audit Agency. The internal auditors.
They had 3,599,332. So this time around they have 366. Well, these are integrity or anti-graft institutions and they need money to work. If you don't give them much money, you slow down their work.
Move on to the FIU.
Yeah.
This era
it should be FIA now because it's agency now.
Agency, the Financial Intelligence Unit for them boys, the Financial Intelligence Agency.
They didn't get money?
No budget there because the FIU they have a case with the LSCC. I don't know if it's because of it, but you remember the LSCC indicted.
Yeah, they talk about some kind of 4G withdrawal.
Yes. Says so. If you look the FIU, nothing been captured on the whole budget yet.
Okay.
It's not even to say pending, nothing.
Yeah, so it's just a dash there.
Yeah, so probably the same budget from last year could cut across.
No, if the same thing, they will repeat it there. So.
Yeah, but meanwhile, until the four. So meaning all of those who working because normally you don't know what the headquarters of the FIU is. You don't know who work with the FIU.
So for the sake of the public, there is no amount reflecting in the draft 2024 fiscal budget for the Financial Intelligence Unit. That's what they put there, but I think it's
Financial Intelligence Agency.
Yes,
the FIU.
So there's no amount reflecting for them in the draft budget. So you know, Liberia Extractive Industry.
Little.
Last time they had 320,069 dollars. This time around they have $213,641. Okay. I've seen what happened. So Oniu, you see now this is the Financial Intelligence Agency.
Okay, so before there was FIU.
Okay, so they say how the name there. Therefore, since the name has changed through the new act, is now allotted down
reduction in a budget.
Yes. So the last time it was what
$1,487,443. Now it's $969,000. It's a big deduction. But meanwhile, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, have indicted the Financial Intelligence Agency.
Okay.
Yes.
So that one got nothing to do with the budget.
No, I thought it was there because of the $500K.
Yeah. So what happened is that when it was still FIU,
so it was it's captured at FIU.
Yeah, okay. So since it is no more FIU, they input money there for FIU. Since it is FIA now, they allotted the money to the FIA. So the institution is captured there twice, but not money allotted for that former one. Is allotted for the current name it carries.
FIA.
Yes.
Let's move on to security and the rule of law
Very
sector.
good.
Yes. Liberia Reform Commission. It's a little bit increased there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's so the reform have
law reform commission.
The law reform commission on the security and the rule of law sector.
Yes. So
the law reform, yes, go ahead.
They had $344, but this time around they have $627,385.
Increase. Okay.
That's good. That's the law reform.
Let's move on to the judiciary. Spending entity.
Yes.
The judiciary. Decrease.
So okay, so the judiciary had in the last fiscal year they had 18 million.
They had 19 million. 19, yeah.
They had $19,177,180, and this year they have $17,700,000 $34,900 $64.
Yes, $64. Ministry of
But if
Justice.
people they call that money harmonization, they've been crying their tables from that money again.
The judges they call it again.
Okay, Ministry of Justice.
The Justice Ministry. Remember, Justice in Chima said 90% of ghost names are on the Justice Ministry.
Yeah,
payroll.
so maybe when you take it on, then that money will fit.
There's a deduction again. Yeah.
Yes, so the Ministry of Justice has in the draft budget 37 million.
For this year.
Yeah, $3,805. Last year they have 42. So they said they have 37.
The Ministry of National Defense. You think we talk about our security, Malife, right?
Yeah, security.
Defense budget. Okay. I mean, the security people, yo, they will just bug us say security risk, you know, anything. Yeah, let John what that security people, yeah. Because we say something that whether we say decrease or increase, it can play on so your people, man. Let it for your people. You want to ask for your budget. Let's go to the era when the president says due to security reasons we shouldn't audit the NSA budget.
They ain't put anything there. Where?
It's a deduction, big deduction in the NSA budget.
We're not talking about you.
Let's say 10%, the 50% said they call it big time.
Anyway, these things are public records.
Yeah,
anyway,
the EPS. Let's leave it as security people. Let's go to the law. The law is the law. The Human Rights Commission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Human Rights Commission had 1.05. Now they have 1.4.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
National Commission Arms, small arms, small arms there, right?
So the reason is like that. It is the same issue we have with the FIA.
Okay.
So the law changes and there were amendments. So
no more small arms.
Yeah.
National Commission on arms. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Small arms. So this is on arms.
Yes. So National Commission on Arms.
Okay.
So last year they had $904,741. Now they have $908,481.
Great. Let's go to the health sector now. The health sector, the Ministry of Health, the midwifery. Then I mean, you're listening up. These are people when they strike can shut the whole country down.
So the ministry itself has
we do have an increase in the budget.
Okay.
Yes, for the Ministry of Health.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
So they had $47,654,419. In a new draft budget, they have $57,871,358.
And overall, the health ministry.
Yes, that's the health ministry.
The health ministry.
Now, JFK.
JFK had 1 billion increase.
Yes, they had 6.7. Let's just say the point.
Yeah, 6.7 and 7.1.
Yeah, 7.1.
Yeah, so let's speed up. Let's just call it.
Yeah.
6.7 now. JFK have 7.1, right?
You should just know that small thing behind it. So, but we'll just say the point now.
Phoebe Hospital.
The number making us hungry.
Phoebe Hospital have a decrease.
Yes, so they had 1.3. Now they have 1.07.
1.0. So the decrease with Phoebe Hospital. Yeah. Liberia bold for nursing and midwifery.
Yeah,
it's a little bit increased.
Yeah,
not too much.
They had 125,000. Now they have 162.
And the midwifery there.
Yeah.
Liberia pharmacy bold.
They had 245. Decrease. Now they have 127.
A serious decrease with the pharmacy. Liberia Medical and Dental Council. Another decrease.
Yes.
588. Now they have
231.
231. Serious decrease with the pharmacy. The Dental Council. Liberia College of Physicians and Surgeons. Our neurosurgeons.
Yeah.
It's a little increase.
So let's see what they give JFD. The Jackson Doe Hospital, second to last.
Okay. Yeah. The Jackson Doe Hospital.
They had 2.1 last year. They have 2.3 this year.
Small increase.
Yes.
Okay.
National Public Health Institute Library Enfield. Enfield increment. They had 2.9. Now they have 3.1.
3.1.
Yes.
Richard, where are we? Let's go to the next area. We'll go to the Ministry of Health. We have your own view is almost
Yeah.
9 o'clock. This is the true breakfast show. It's good. This is public document. And I mean, after when we conclude, I can WhatsApp it. So some of you can,
Yes.
Yeah.
So some key institutions that these increments were made, like the police has a slight increment. Because I think their budget also. What we got? Do we
Let's
have
go to social development, the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Okay.
What?
reduction
Serious deduction.
from 6.5 to 2.9.
Serious reduction, yes. 6.5, it go to 2.9. Damn it. Go Bangalore. All right.
National Commission on Disabilities.
Okay.
They have 388,000. Now they have 280,000. They already did put money.
The Veteran Bureau, I Captain Royal.
Oh, they increased on it for them.
Yeah, they
They
increased
have
on it.
380,000. Now they have 451.
Yeah. The Veteran Bureau. So
LACE. That's the
list.
LACE. Federal Agency for Community Empowerment.
Okay.
They have 2.6. Now they have 5.2. Okay.
So increase there.
Yeah. So that means
Gender Ministry is a little bit increased. 2.3 go to 2.6.
2.6.
The Ministry of Education, education sector.
Mm-hmm.
They have for the 1.4, now it's for the 5.7.
Okay. So the increment.
Yes, increment. The University of Liberia.
They have 30.
Yeah, a little bit.
0.17.
2 million increment
They
there.
got 32 now.
MCSS.
Marka Consolidated School System.
It's a little bit increment, just 1,000.
Yeah.
Add up to 8.
So
The
now, yes.
BWR.
Yeah, Booker Washington.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember doing an interview with President Joseph Marka. He said, can we turn BWR into an IT institution?
Yeah. TV college.
Yes, a college. The president's look, I'm the script of BWI.
So BWI has increment.
Yeah.
They had in the previous budget they had 1.249. Now they have
1.5.
1.583. So
Okay.
yes, you guys on the BWI, you clap for yourself.
Depending
Depending on what the legislature will do, because I draft here. Don't say I'm mad. You want like a draft.
It could be increase or decrease.
There could be job address.
Okay. Let's move on to Cottonton University. A little bit increase in 1,000.
Okay. They have 119. Now they have 155. Okay, yeah, that's increase.
Damn, the other university been protest.
What we got for Nima University?
National Commission on Higher Education, a little bit increase from 284,000 to 330. The William Thomas University in Maryland, that's a little increase in $1,000. WAG, it's a reduction in WAG from 5.2 to 3.9 with WAG. Zozo Rural Teacher Training.
Yeah.
Is that ZRTTR?
So they got
you know where I graduated from?
Yeah.
From ZRTTR.
ZRTTR had oh my young man. Okay, all the different year.
Okay. Yeah, let's ZRTTR from 458,000. It's a little bit increase
to 798.
98. Yes. Let's move on. Scroll down.
Yeah,
let's see. We want to see
which one?
Where are we now? Where are we?
The legislature?
Yeah.
No. Bye bye the legislature.
Yeah, just go up.
I'll go over and see.
Go up. Oh. It is a Boeing getting to go
EPA?
through. Okay, let's go to the colleges. I mean the institutions. We have Nimba Community College, the Weibo Rural Teacher Training. Okay, so Kakata Rural Teacher Training Institute, Kiara TTI.
Okay, they have some good increment.
Yes, for Kiara TTI. Yeah, I was saying institution.
Yeah. Okay. So they had in the previous year they had Kiara TTI had $678,508. Now they have $1,015,000. Yes, so
Bombing Community, okay, Bassa Community College.
Bassa has 758,000. Now they have 861,000.
Okay, Bombing
has 721. Now they have 825. Which one again? You been
okay, yeah, okay. Nima Community College.
So Nima had 1.4. Now they have 1.5.
Lofa Community College.
Lofa had 2.59. Now they have 1.4
deduction, right?
Okay, deduction.
Okay. Bond Technical College.
They have 1.031. Now they
It's
have
a late increase.
1.511. Yeah.
Okay. Grand Judah Community College.
They have 449,000. Now they have 634,000.
Habel College.
They have 447. Now they have 581.
Sino Community College.
They had 480,000. Now they are reduced to 614,000.
Grand Crew Community College.
Grand Crew had 381. Now they have 605.
Major increase.
Yes, in Grand Crew.
I speak of country here. Major increase. Grand Crew Community.
River G Technical College.
River G. Yes, sir.
Yeah, River G had 150.
Okay, yes, it's going up to
Now they have
257.
257.
Plebo Technical College.
They didn't have money last year.
So Plebo last year was not captured. So
So since 200,000 for them this year.
yes, 200,000 for Plebo.
Okay.
Okay, let's scroll down and see Environmental Protection Agency.
They had 1.5 the
No,
last time.
it's-
In the draft budget, they had 1.9.
Okay, Liberia Water Sanitation Hygiene Commission.
The Wash Commission.
Yeah, the WASH, yeah.
So they have 639,000 this time around. They have 891. So there's
an
an
increase.
increment.
Okay. Forestry Training Institute.
Yes. I think that institute in Bombay County.
Yes, it's another increment.
They had 2 million, right?
No, 181.
They have 181.
Okay.
Now they have 445.
The FD,
1,000.
yes, FDA next.
Okay.
Increment from 2.8 to 3.6.
3.6.
Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. It's a deduction.
From 4.8
yeah,
to
yeah,
4.5.
yeah, reduction.
Yes.
4.8 to 4.5.
Liberia Electricity Corporation.
LEC. LEC budget reduced.
From what?
Seriously.
From 14 million to 3.7?
Yes, LEC budget is highly reduced. Why? With all of the struggles we're having, LEC budget is reduced from 14 million to 3 million, 3.7. The Renewable Agency is also reduced. Energy Agency, 1.8 to 557.
Ministry of Mines and Energy.
Okay, a little slight, just 1,000 reduction.
Yeah, they had 2.5. Now they have.
Let's go to, as part of Joseph Boyka, President Boyka agenda, agriculture is a major thing. The IRS, Liberia Agricultural Commodity. Okay, 411,000 or a low increment of 481.
So the entire agriculture sector budget is 5.6.
5.6.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, 5.624 something. So the
Okay.
breakdown now is what we're going through.
The Ministry of Agriculture here is 2.1.
Mhm.
So a little bit increment go to 3.2.
Okay.
Agriculture Ministry. Yes, let's get that from
National Investment
Yeah.
Commission logo.
the Ministry of Labor 1.4 reduction go to 1.3. The Ministry of Commerce, I mean Mona area, a little bit increase there, 2.5. Okay. Yes, I think we're going an hour now.
Yeah.
On this
okay.
one.
The numbers are making us to want to drink tea.
Yes. Yeah. The kind of thing we're bringing out. The National Lottery Authority, 217,000 is a little bit increased to 230,000. National Insurance Corporation of Liberia, 247 to 253. It's a little bit increased. The Intellectual Property Office, okay, 262,000.
They got increment as well.
Yeah, Bureau of Concession is 1 million increment as well. This is the True Breakfast Show. I would like to say thank you so much for your patience. We've been doing our best. Someone said, I'm not hearing CA Rainy Hospital. Let's go back.
CS Rennie?
Yes.
Go back to the Ministry of Health.
Go to Health Ministry, please, Richard.
Or the health sector, rather. Let's go back. Health sector.
Education, after, go back up.
Let's see. I think health sector.
So, okay, so
CH.
on the Health Center, Ministry of Health, GFK, Phoebe, Liberia Board for Nursing, Liberia Pharmacy Board, Liberia College of Physician, Jackson Doe. So where's the CS Rainy Hospital? I'm not seeing it. It's not being captured. It's not captured.
We're not seeing it under the major institutions
Yes.
linked under the health sector.
Yes. The CS Rainy is not there.
Maybe its budget is placed under one of these institutions. Who knows?
Yes,
So,
but
yeah,
for the record's sake,
Yeah.
the hospitals that are mentioned that are captured with this, you have the Jackson Doe, right?
Mhm.
You have the
Phoebe.
JFK, you have Phoebe.
Mhm.
so far.
Yeah.
Liberia Medical and Dental Council.
I want an institution.
But for the hospitals, no, we're not see it raining. I may ask the question on the social media. Yes, we're due for sports a little bit to hold on at least 9:30 to bring sports because of the budget. Now, I mean, just be patient with us. Sorry, at 9:30 we'll bring your sports up, but let's get some reaction from the public. We went doing justice, so
members of the public, we've been doing our best to bring you some of the numbers or figures placed in the draft budget. Before we take the calls, let me say this. This is the draft budget. This is the projection. This is what these agencies submitted. And this is what the executive have submitted to the legislature. So this is not final budget for these institutions. The legislature is going to hold hearings, 2 hearings expenditure, the hearing on the expenditure component, and the revenue component. So and then they will make their decision, review the budget and make that decision. There could be draw by dress. There could be copy and paste. Yeah, so some people who have increment may have late deduction, or some people who have deduction will get increment. So the legislature will review the budget, and then when they agree, pass it, send it to the Senate. The House will look at it, pass it, send it to the Senate. When the Senate concur, then it will go back to the president to sign, and then it will become law. So that the signed copy that will come from the president will become the budget. So what we have here that we just reviewed is the draft budget that was submitted to the legislature. Thank you. So we can take calls now.
Okay, so I think we're doing the Ministry of Labor. Yes, so it's a little bit increment there. Anyway, let's get the lines activated.
0770-202-2579, 0770-202-2579,
0770-153-265. This is the True Breakfast Show, 96.1. I mean, after the show, if you want to see a copy of the draft budget, those of you get it was like that. They will forward.
We're not sharing it with everybody.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning to you. I'm phoning from District 4, and this is the voice of Akwe Boy Singer. Marka, let me say a very big thank you to both of you, at least for going through the budget this morning so that Liberians can hear. But I think the draft budget that came from the finance ministry, Marka, in my opinion, I don't think it is bad for the country. What I think our lawmakers need to do is to focus on those areas that there were little deductions made, like the area of education, the area of health. I think there should be some step up in the budget because these are things that have affected Liberians over the years. Our health sector has been seriously challenged. Our education sector has been seriously challenged. So it is only fair enough to call on our lawmakers to step up the budget in these areas. And
Thank you.
For the presidency, the vice presidency, the speaker, the deputy speaker, I want to say bravo. I think the issue of the reduction is prudent and it shows that this government is truly on the right footing. Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you. Let's stick to the 1 minute, please. I know a lot of people want to make their input on this issue. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. And let me say good morning to Oniu. Let me appreciate you. Look, very much for the explanation of the budget. But my question has to do with PCC, the Pinjo Corporation, because in the agenda, they have in the river sanitation, we're looking at just for salary. I think it's a something. The corporation needs money. It's filthy. With the investment, we're not working in the absence of money. With the president needs serious money to clean up the city.
Okay.
So, Oniu, Marka, sanitation has serious cost attached to be to put on men that say at least $2 million. So we will have a better city.
Okay, thank you. Thank God that the president living in peace with you. Good morning.
Marka, let me say good morning to Oniu and the listening audience. I'm Daniel Johnson calling from Harper Firestone. Let me appreciate the government for the draft budget. There are increments on places, especially the southeastern region when it comes to the education. But I want to appeal to the legislature as the budget is before them, particularly my lawmakers. I think Harper College, the budget of Harper College need to be increased at least little over 800 some more thousand because the population as the institution is on the increase. And students are lacking a lot of things down there. You don't have fitting computer library. You don't have a good library for the institution. I think they need to think and increase the budget. Well, let me say thank you to the government for the draft budget. Like I listen to you guys. I see you people naming institutions from the Southeastern region. That because we've been hearing people say, oh, the governor marching on that, the Southeastern, but thank God they are proving everything beyond that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. To the next caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning, O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to join you from my family community.
Okay.
Marka, thank you for reading the culture out there to us. You see, my disappointment I have to do with the Ministry of Agriculture passport. I think it can add the Ministry of Agriculture of that culture is too small for the Ministry of Agriculture. So they should add it on.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, people, Marka.
Morning, go ahead.
Let me say good morning to O'Neill Robert. My name is Joe Kamoa, morning from Lower Marquis County. People, Marka, first, let me use the occasion to appreciate the government of Liberia for their draft project. And we are appealing to the legislature, like callers are saying, after all, we from Marquis County, and the only higher learning institution that we can create for government is the Harvard College. It's proposed Marquis University. We are appealing to the legislature. Let's see the legislature that project for Harvard College because the enrollment now is increasing. So we are calling on the government as well, and let's just say the legislature to see how they can look in the direction of Marquis.
Okay, look there. Maybe they're working in the range of what we can generate.
Yeah.
And the broadcast we're doing this morning is in line with the open budget initiative. So
Yes.
nobody should say why you're discussing the draft budget. It's in line with the open budget initiative.
Yeah, it's online, on course. Yes, Anthony Colley, good morning.
Good morning. My name is James Corey. I want to say that it's a very good initiative for the project to be put in proper framework. But under our law, it is criminal level for everyone. The president has signed the budget. They send it to you. In finger the law. With the hearing, we back for any time. When the budget is signed, people come here with it. We are down. The budget is to a dangerous stage. You make mistake, you won't spend for it.
Okay, let's bring up our lawmaker, Derek Ernest Coty. Good morning.
Thank you for reading the budget this morning. I'm impressed. You know, it is easy to be a president. I can tell you that. Very easy to be a president. Once your mind is set to do the right thing, my friend, things will fall in place. It has started, the content of the budget has started with the president. And I tell you something, I'm sure it's going to go everywhere. But when you are a leader and you want your stomach to be full first, you must eat everything, there will be trouble. Even in your own home, but your school fee not paid yet. No right in the home. But you want to buy a brand new Jeep for your wife, for yourself, every day new telephone. No, I'm too impressed this morning, and I just hope that like one of the callers mentioned, it should go all the way. The legislature should do the right thing by reducing those things, and it will be good for all of us. And I just heard one Mr. Colley talking about fingering. This is not for another just for flipping out with the week. When that thing is done, when it goes there, legislature do what it's supposed to do. They will send it back to the president's office for his signing. Mm-hmm. And after that, my friend, nothing else can be done. So that from me, I think it will not be on this trip. Yeah, thank you very much for reading. But you see, you're gonna send it to me.
Yeah. Oh, you have WhatsApp?
But we'll negotiate now.
Yeah, we'll negotiate before we send it to you.
Well, you think so backward that I don't even have WhatsApp.
I'll forward it to you before Wishbone Anderson. You get it before Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson, you know about computer.
Two our former lawmaker. Great. Let's get more calls until 9:30 this morning. This is the TBS. Yes, go ahead.
Good morning. Your name, where you join us from?
Thank you, Mother. And let me say good morning to you, and veteran, and only Robert this morning to veteran. This is for the I found the discussions from this district as the Koporo. I let me appreciate you guys this morning. Let's thank the government for the step that they are taking on the draft budget, and we pray that the House of Representatives or those that are responsible, those committees to control this and work with it. But the only problem that the veteran and Marka said is for Painesville, because the government needs to understand that Painesville is one of the biggest cities in the Republic of Bureau as far as electoral district. So we are asking the House of Representatives to see how that step of our budget. But I'm so confused because the way the budget is not in the interest of our lawmaker.
Why you mean the budget in the interest of the lawmaker?
Because of the deduction to.
So I find it very difficult for it to honor budget, because looking at the legislative function that is taken from is taken from here, going to the committee, going back to that district, giving them money, and it's taken from there. I feel so disgusting that these guys will have. But they will find all means to put their legislative function in the budget. What? They will find all means to take the money and do what they want to do, because they will pay to satisfy their certain desire, because they.
I mean, start judging the people.
Abu Meska. All right, let's pick up Mac Timber. Mac, good morning.
And the pins were issue.
Good morning, on you. Good morning to Marka and to the people of the very good and bad citizens of peace. You see what you this morning, seriously trouble. I don't know what the executive branch, because even if it's a job budget, I don't know what the executive branch is thinking about, because they are the originator of the budget. The budget comes from them before going to the house. But if you look at it, a very big city, as other people have said, and it is proving that Painesville carry on the highest commercial activities. Painesville is the biggest city in Liberia. If you look at the city of Painesville, it reduced a little budget that even had was struggling with. If you reduce it from 1 million to around 700,000, I don't know what, because international guests are received from all of the Kudu parties through Painesville before going to the city, before going to Morovia. So you want to see the guests coming and see ESB in Georgia very filthy. You want to see welcome to Painesville very filthy. You want to see people coming from Kakata, all very filthy. I don't think the executive brand want to see Painesville like that. So in order to see a very tiny Painesville, a unique Painesville, a beautiful Painesville, a clean Painesville, there is a need that the national legislature, as the budget is being submitted to them, that they see reason to increase. Because we don't want to have just a $3 billion investment that will just be there, just to be people's salary, and the city is not being beautified. We want to see a very beautiful and clean city. So as such, we need money. If you don't have money, you have all of the good vision and the dreams. But once there's no money to achieve it, everything will just go in the dustbin. So we encourage the national legislature this morning to see reason that when the budget is being submitted to them, they will increase at least Painesville budget to at least 4.5 million, so that we can be able to carry on the kind of development that we want to see in Painesville. Thank you so kindly for picking my call this morning.
Okay, great. Milton Yoko, morning.
Good morning, O'Neill. Good morning, Marka. Good morning, my people.
Why are you laughing at the budget? You laughing at?
But I just want to say thank you to the government for the draft budget. Two things come to my mind quickly. The first one is that the budget to be drafted is not bad, but the implementation, we should make sure that the money in the budget will be used for the internal purpose. And I'm also capital budget that they will pass this budget, because the way they reduce that money, that I don't know how to manage it there. The next thing, the second one is that the issue with the business budget. I know that there are expenses involved in the cost of this budget. Please make that person that can give them money. They need to organize themselves and raise some of the money so that they can be able to develop the city. We don't have to wait for government money before we develop the city. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So Painesville had in the previous budget, Painesville had $1,644,733. In the current budget, they have $770,915. Yeah, that's a huge deduction.
So I'm seeing a lot of posts on the social media talking about see it raining.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is people, and I join you guys for Raw Maggie this morning.
Go ahead.
And I want to appreciate the government for the draft budget, and I also want to join the men of Maggie who have been crying this morning on the radio to post the plot of Maggie for us. Marka Maggie is one of the can you imagine people from upper Mazzararo and other people from grandmother district and more are all coming in Magigi County to acquire quality education. So the population in Magigi is up upon right now. So we are calling upon the legislature so they can be out of men for at least people from the two counties that are joining Magigi can be able to have a quality education. And I'm also calling upon government to make sure to be able to observe all the ministry where this budget is going so it can be used for the internal purpose. That will be done as they want before because without budget to do business as usual.
Thank you. You made a point. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
This is Darlington P. Jackson, and I do join you from a Baptist seminary home.
Okay.
Only a mother when I listen to the budget for PB Hospital in Bongande and the Bond Technical College, I'm kind of baffled this morning. In my mind, PB Hospital deserves better. Already, there are a lot of problems down there where sometimes they have to cut off generators just to stay fuel. And the people are in our hospital that and you tell me that the budget has been reduced. I think lawmakers for Bongande need to do and they need to unite and do something about the hospital and also the technical college. All the Bongande is so expensive that all the people then don't just go there. And the only alternative, I mean, the kind of budget is not to give. So it is an appeal to the office that they should please on behalf of TB Hospital. TB Hospital is solely responsibility for Lima County, Lopa County, Magigi, and all part of Latino. So the budget for TB needs to be increased.
Yes. Okay, thank you for making your point. Let me see whether there was a reduction in the Phoebe budget. So, Phoebe Hospital. Please go up the line. Go up the line. Go up the line. Good. Let me see whether there was a reduction in Phoebe's budget in 2023. Phoebe Hospital had Phoebe Hospital had 1.3 million or 1,353,700. Okay, that's true. There's a reduction there. In this budget, they have 1,078,900. So yes, there's a reduction there. You are right. There's a reduction there. Let's take Emmett Hammer from Kakata City.
Marka, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Emmett Hammer. Marka, I'm getting started again.
Why?
Because you call the job project and did not hear about sales really. Remember, you told the potential when it was affected when it comes to the Ebola County, where some of us affected or affected. And now we are not hearing our name into the point of what God our civil. So are you telling us we have become affected of the government? We don't have ministerial position. Yeah, in the project against civil is not there. Here again, our project increase. When someone actually in people pay for the $90 per semester. I'm just a point I want to see on the
Okay, thank you. So there are certain things we need to review on this CH running issue because I did not see CB Domba. There's another hospital on Harley Hospital in San Nicolas. I didn't see it. Because some private hospitals sometimes will have, especially like this one providing or owned by religious institutions. Like for example, the United Methodist Hospital in Ganta, I didn't also see it. So, and one thing I also want to know: the CH Reading Hospital got destroyed in a fire disaster. Has that hospital been constructed? Is it functional now? So these are some of the questions that people need to answer. So I think these are some of the questions people need to answer. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning.
My name is Fred Juma, and I phoned in this morning on District Mighty. Yeah. Let me first answer the question when you say, asking what is really in full swing. Yes, the hospital is operating 24 hours a day. In fact, right now, you see now less than 1 person on there right now that are on a treatment. And quickly, I also want to speak to the issue as a I promise you that every budget has been cut down from 14 million to making 3 million.
Mhm.
So I really don't know because right now we are facing every big crisis in the country where you see almost every day people are yelling, crying for coin. So how do people you have at that point? And lastly, True FM Marka is our station that I cherish so much. So also not letting the people
Don't raise any personal issue here. Oh, you get personal issue, you call people personally, you talk about it.
personal issue. I just why we that is how my different brother. We are not holding on
Okay,
to
so you can ask, you can call and talk to management about that. I can't answer that question. Really. Good morning. Mhm. Mhm.
Some of those guys who are saying that in fact there have been reduction in some of those places, I want them to be steadfast and to give the government the next budget there and see what they will be because it is just the beginning of it. They just enter into their working on that. What is the increase, the poor increase in the hospital, it is a better zone and will be the capital ND will do it. And also to look at the budget for the foreign ministry. I am so much impressed with the budget of the foreign ministry and the reduction in the budget of the president and the vice president as well. I hope that in fact the Senate protest and young people to reduce the budget to also to see
So McLean, if you look at the draft, budget, that deduction or reduction affected the president office, the vice president, the pro tem, the speaker, the deputy speaker. Yes, yes. Leadership of the legislature. Thank you, McLean. Thank you. Go on.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning, O'Neill. This is Pastor Lake from Marka County. I appreciate that the government has passed in the budget. One of the areas I'm really concerned about, well, two of the areas. One is agriculture, and the other one is the police department. So if you look at what's going on,
the other one is what? I didn't get it. The other one is what?
The police department.
Okay.
Okay, so you got these communities not even far from Monrovia. But if you go even up interior, people are seriously affected with this drug thing. You got the police department, you got the LDEA. These two entities really have to get serious attention. That's the way you would bring Liberia under control. If you allow these kids or whoever's doing drugs in our country and just going astray and has nothing to do but just drugs, this country will have a difficult time in the near future. We need to invest in these areas. Security is extremely important. Take a look at our borders. I never heard about anybody being arrested at the border for illegal entry. I don't hear about those things. So it means it's not happening. People come and go from Guinea, and Sierra Leone. As easy as that. So let's do something about security. Control the borders. The drug control thing's supposed to be well in place by now. Most especially through the budget. I appreciate the president doing this, of course. But we have a long way to go, and we got to start in the areas that will be highly affected in the negative fashion. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you. Let me just take two more calls so that we can join our meetup here for sports this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Please lower the volume of your radio behind you, please. Please do so. Okay.
Okay, so with all the budget that you will read and then listening within 2 hours, so the only application I will make for the first job is contribution. I will or AFA, yeah, most.
Okay. Thank you.
Who also said some of our boys, to back them on the call, looking, police, they are going to choose some, the player, I mean, 1-2-1-2, but now,
You probably got 1-2-1-2. You looking for issue. They're looking for issue where police can go do 1-2-1-2. Yeah, so I would love to take the last call, but since it's not coming, this serious running hospital issue, like I mentioned, other hospitals, I may not be correct, but I think some of these health institutions for honor the Ministry of Health directly. I think so. So some of these ones who have their own budget separately selected major facilities. I think so. So I think the other institutions like the CB Domba, the one Harley Hospital in nearby and other hospitals. I think they fall under the Ministry of Health directly. So maybe somebody can call and make that clarity so that people can understand. Please lower your monitor. This is the last call and we'll go to Naomi for sports.
morning.
Mhm.
I think that's a privilege for me, and it is a voice. The female into Marka, training for district schools, I look under this morning, and going to only rapper. I followed the conversations literally this morning, and I must be appreciative. In as much this government came on the policies, the basis where Liberia will be rescued from the rescue agenda. But I still have a concern when they issue the budget letter to Painsfield. The budget, I will speak to the consciences of the Father Minister and the President because it's a resident of Painsfield too. This is the last thing like we all know. And so I think we need a very broad budget that we will go out different in a city where all will come and say, yeah, this is. So I want to say this morning, but thanks for the engagement, thank you for the results and increment, but please.
Okay, thank you. So, like we said, except when you have a special call today.
No.
Okay.
I just reading some of the.
Yeah,
I mean
so
the regular comments anyway.
let's
Yes.
see if we can join Naomi to.
Yes, thank you so much. It's been wonderful reading out the budget.
Yeah.
The draft one.
Mhm.
Yes, the draft one. Then question: why is it when we read the security budget? No, that is the security one.
We scared. Maybe we'll bring it.
Yes, that's it. Thank you so much. This is the Track Show. We're going 1 hour,
we
10
didn't-
minutes.
Reverend want to make a point?
Okay. The council.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see.
Go
let's
ahead.
see, let's see.
Good
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you so much.
Good morning. Go ahead, Reverend.
So my point for the budget, we work on it. It's a good initiative, but we need to ask the hard question, is this budget in alignment with the arrest agenda? Not they address the arrest agenda, we put to address the arrest agenda, because when we talk about people, we talk about tourism, institution, agriculture, I mean, we need to be pointed and serious about those areas that they put in the agenda. When we achieve this agenda, if you don't align this budget to make sure that they help the agenda. Agriculture is just about 5 million. If they do anything, that's going to go the same thing for records. We need to go further than that. We got to carry it. All right? What will happen for research? What will happen for extension services? So, sanitation. So, my concern is to ensure that this budget, we just come in this order, if this budget is in line with the arrest agenda.
Okay.
And also address the issue of the government agenda.
Okay. Thank you, Reverend.
Thank you. So,
so-
maybe beginning tomorrow or next week, we'll start bringing some, panelists to discuss it. But again, he said he made a very brilliant point. The president's vision of arrest is agriculture, roles of law, education, sanitation, and tourism. If the budget is in the line of the arrest agenda, it's a very good one. Anyway, let's bring us pulse right here on the True Breakfast Show 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. What's making news in the world of sports today is Wednesday, 21 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Bringing us good morning. Since Naomi Tap here, Naomi is going to fill us in. Good morning to you, Naomi.
Morning, good morning, everyone. The Lone Star conducted a final training section in Marrakech, Morocco for this Wednesday first leg encounter against Djibouti in the preliminary round of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. The training section was held at a venue of the Marsh Grand Stade de Marrakech that has a seating capacity of 41,000 persons. Recently, Murphy, Oscar Dollar, and Samson Doué arrived in Marrakech, completing Coach Mario Maradinka's full squad. Before their arrival, Mohamed Sangari, Drathin Aduko, and Nohan Kane joined the team's camp for the match. Marka will miss the doubleheader against Djibouti due to personal matters. The second leg will be played on Tuesday, 26 March at the SKD Sports Complex. New Destiny Christian High School defeated M Fofana 8-7 home runs in the kickball category of the World Water Day tournament at Alpha Old Tamworth Field. In the day's second kickball encounter, Nathan E. Gibson defeated Kennedy High School 4-3 home runs at the same venue to climax the kickball activities for that day. In the football category at the same venue, it was a double victory in the two categories when New Destiny Christian High School defeated AM Fofana 3-0 goals, while Nathan E. Gibson also conquered Kennedy High School 1-0 in the football encounter. At the Red to Play field, the kickball first match winners Calvin Mission Academy defeated Kings and Queens International School with a whopping 11-5 home runs, and Edmond Stillwater High School overpowered St. Simon Baptist 3-0 home runs. In the football version, Kings and Queens International School defeated Carroll Mission Academy 2-1 in post-match penalties shootout, and St. Simon Baptist triumphed over Edmond Stillwater 3-0 goals a feet of play. The Slavery Feed was a center of attraction when Grady Addison High School overcame Muslim Congress 8-2 home runs to make progress in the competition, the kickball category. In the second match was won by Wawa Mission against First Assembly of God 3-0 home runs. The football version, Muslim Congress won Grady Allison 7-6 in post-match penalty kicks, while Wawa Mission won First Assembly of God 3-0 goals. At a Stephen Feet, ETMI emerged victoriously against Bannersville Public High School 13-2 home runs in the kickball category. The second kickball game between St. Michael High School ended 7-2 home runs in favor of St. Michael High. ETMI emerged in the football category victoriously with a 2-1 against Bannersville Public High School, while St. Michael in the football category defeated Jamestown Young 5-3 in post-match penalties shootout to climax the day's football and kickball matches. The games are being organized by the National High School Sports under the auspices of Water Aid Liberia in collaboration with Watt Commission. The newly inducted president of Pingsville-based Survival Fitness and Social Club, Yuma Smith, has vowed to take the club to higher heights. Smith said under his watch as president, Survival will reach new fronts, making the club invaluable and attracting hundreds of members. Speaking to 2FM Sports following his induction, the new Survival Fitness and Social Club president promised to champion unity and collaboration in the club. Smith disclosed that he believes unity in diversity is the engine for the total transformation of any organization. He pledged to carry out different social programs to keep members of the organization together. And for this Wednesday, basketball leagues, Cardinals are set to face Royal Legends at 4 p.m. in Guyane. To continue the basketball league's Vision Shooters and Bushra Ballers will battle at 5 p.m., while Invincible 11 and Desert Knights will close the day's basketball activities at 7 p.m. Real Madrid have filed a complaint against referee who took charge of Saturday's win at Osasuna for omitting alleged racist abuse towards forward Vinicius Jr. from his match report. The club said the insults and vexatious shouts were deliberately not included, but during Martinez Monuria, Osasuna have denied there were any racist chants from their fans. Vinicius has been targeted by racist abuse on multiple occasions in Spain over the past 3 years. Rio have demanded necessary measures be taken to eradicate the abuse. The Spanish Football Federation's Technical Committee of Referees has been contacted for comment. Ria said the referee voluntarily and deliberately omitted the insults and vexatious shouts directed repeatedly towards our player Vinicius Jr., despite this being insistently pointed out by their players at the very moment when they were taking place. The 23-year-old scored twice in a 4-2 win that moved Real Madrid 10 points clear at top of La Liga. Osasuna acknowledged that a minority of their fans aimed insults at Real players, but insisted they had no racist references. Real Madrid have also added the incident to complaint initially filed to Spanish legal authorities on Friday over alleged racist insults towards Vinicius by Atletico Madrid and Barcelona fans. A video on social media appears to show Atletico Madrid fans chanting a racist slur before their Champions League game with Inter Milan on Wednesday, while we alleged there were similar chants from Barcelona fans before their encounter against Napoli the previous day. That's all from our sports desk.
Yes, that's it for sports with Naomi Tapia here with the Breakfast Show sports on Truth FM 96.1, the Hard and Soul of Liberia. We have only like 15 minutes more to be on the show this morning. Yes, again, we want to say thank you so much for listening. And before this commercial break, quickly from Orange, Liberia. Yes, Orange, Liberia is informing all of many, many, many subscribers. Yes, there'll be a reimbursement of your data on your mobile phone. Some of you have started to receive the alert already. So reimbursement update for Orange Liberia, more than 5,000, that's 5,000 bundles have been reimbursed. Yes. Please rest and show you will receive your entire bundle or bundles. The process continues. Thank you once again for understanding and your patience. Yes, truly you are the best. Have a happy week with Orange Care about you, Orange Liberia. Yes, getting this message out to all of our many subscribers. That a reimbursement of more than 5,000 bundles have been reimbursed to all of our customers across the country. So you haven't received, just rest and show you have that notification coming through your mobile phone. Yes, let's get this break. We'll come back. We just get our music until 10 o'clock this morning on the TV as well. I received this hot touching text and I intend to read it out. This is from the fire service. I said, good morning, O'Neill and Marka. Before we dip into the rescue administration, the fire service has been undermined upon receipt of the draft budget. Our institution depends largely on operation budget to run that institution. Unfortunately, the fuel and maintenance component of our allotment was reduced drastically, if not cut off. How do you expect the fire service to perform effectively? Take the instant case of the fire persons that got burned on Calfee or Senator Sir Joseph's situation, just to name a few. Remember, fire service will not be effective if it is not supported adequately to perform its statutory mandate. We do not want citizens to complain if the distributor of fundings do not do diligence to avoid these threatened disasters looming over the country in the name of fire. We expect increment in our budget to enable us minimize the threat of fire outbreak. Awareness is one of our key components in combating fire before it starts. Where is that component of the budget? Do not hold those who appointed if responsible if nothing is done to meet your expectation. You tie their hands and want them to perform magic. This is not possible. All right, this is an Espero fire setting in this one. Anyway, let's get this break. We'll come back. We'll have a music coming up here. Then we'll call it a day with 12 minutes until 10 o'clock right here on the True Breakfast Show.
Man, Jimmy, since we started looking for this. I always swear, yes, that I'm looking at now. That's why I say, the second thing to school, no hospital, apple safety.
With football's law, squad rules with your children for activating any on service in your football. There are 200 daily winners of 1.5 gigabytes of data, 101 weekly winners of a TV, 125 kg of rice, 32 monthly winners of 1 kk, 1 motorbike, and 30 smartphone, and a grand raffle draw of a brand new vehicle. To check your goals and for more information about the services to activate, dial star 109 hash. For more information, call us on 111 free of charge. We'll be closer to what matters. Orange.
And so he left me episode. And that I was trying to my house. Shit. Tell me whatever the usual business. Don't worry, I got the proper solution for you. Now it's on the radio. Maybe a way like you. Just move to.
No right at home. No possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all my problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates. Your solar kit starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit. Bring it closer to what matters. Orange.
Hey, Derry, you were here looking so worried. What is that issue running through your head?
Kelvin, it's that time of the year and I'm really in search of a school that will meet up with my career path, at least give me a quality vocational training in some of the areas of my interest.
Wow, Derry, have you heard about the Conduit of Potential Cups?
Conduit of Potential Cups? What is it?
The Conduit of Potential Cups is that premier institution of quality and affordable education. With over 10 years of successful records in producing men and women who are positively impacting the world cups. The world-class institution has highly trained and experienced instructors.
Wow, Kelvin, what are some of the courses or vocational training offered at the Conduit of Potential?
Course offers diploma in professional courses like computer software, procurement and logistics, psychological and trauma counseling, project writing, and monitoring and evaluation, and many more.
Here I am getting so stressed, but course has the solution to all of my problems.
Yes, Derry, but that's not all. Course also offers certificates in various vocations and skills that makes you marketable in and out of the offices. Course offers high-quality vocational courses like electricity and plumbing. Course also has advanced catering and pastry programs, restaurant management, hairdressing, makeup, tailoring, and classical decoration programs. Course has also added advanced cake making, cake decorations, both royal and flawless icing and hall decoration. And the good news is Course is now accepting students for enrollment in all of their programs.
Hey Kelvin, I'm so excited you came my way. Where can I find the Conduit of Potential Cups? Because I'm on my way right now to get enrolled.
Visit Course office today between Sikh Catholic Church and the Latter-day Saint Church, Course Castle, Pinjo. Then still call 0776 547 182, and you can also visit Course Facebook page. Both educated and uneducated people can attend.
Yes, the Conduit of Potential Cups. I'm on my way right now.
The Central Bureau of Liberia announces to the public as of March 31 to Old money will no longer be used to buy anything or pay for any services in Liberia. If you haven't exchanged your old money for the new money, the Central Bank of Liberia is asking you to do so now. The old money is the money printed before 2021. Yes, CBS said as of March 21, the old money will no longer be used to buy anything or pay for any services in Liberia. This is a message from the Central Bank of Liberia.
Okay, so welcome back to the True Breakfast Show, Truth 96.1. The heart and soul of Liberia left with just 6 more minutes to end the TBS this morning. And again, we'd like to say thank you. Let's give a major update. There's a by-election all set for next month in that of Niba County is a senatorial, yes, election. And that of Grand Jida County, yes, with NEC Elections Commission, we hope to have the NEC boss by next week with us. These two elections are all set. So in Grand Jida County, we have 15 candidates, yes, vying the House of Representatives in District Number 1 in Grand Jida County. So out of them, we have one independent candidate, 3 female, yes, and that of 11 male candidates. Yes, a total of 15 candidates for the House of Representatives, the election in Grand Jida County. So total number of male is 12, and we have 3 female in Grand Jida in the by-election set for next month. Then in Nima County, a total of 4 male, no female candidate in the by-election in Nima County. So total of 4 candidates, yes, who have registered with the National Elections Commission. So the candidate nomination are closed. There will be no additional names up. So this is the exact information from the National Elections Commission. The House of Senate in Nima County, yes, male. Independent, no independent candidate, 0%. Female, 0%. Male candidate, yes, is 4%. That, of course, accumulating to 100%. And that of the total year of male candidate is 4. And the grand total from Nima County Senatorial, we have 4 names already. Then, of course, Grand Jida County, the House of Representatives, independent, we have 1 independent candidate, which of course is 100% according to next statistics. The female, 3 female, 21% out of the 100. Yes, then of course the male is 79%, 11 male candidate and 3 female. So a total of 100%. So 15 names in the by-election in Grand Jida County. So that election is going to be tense. So we'll make all efforts to see if we can bring on the chair of the Elections Commission next week as we look at the by-elections in the senatorial race in Nima County and that of Grand Jida County of Representative. Yes, this is the exact information from the Elections Commission. NEC ends 2024 nomination exercise for the senatorial by-election in Nima County and the representative by-election in District Number 1, Grand Jida County. That was on Tuesday, so we'll get more information coming up from the NEC in our subsequent broadcast. This is the True Breakfast Show. This is how I like to go home. But before we want to announce on tomorrow, we're going to bring on the GSC report again, like we announced earlier on today. The General Auditing Commission is auditing the Central Bank of Liberia. Yes, the audit report will come out by next month. They're also auditing the EPS. Yes, remember that the president asked that the NSA audit should be cancelled due to security reasons. So on tomorrow, we'll look at the GSC report as continuation of our broadcast. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of our listeners, to our affiliate radio station for relaying the True Breakfast Show. It's been wonderful. I mean, serving you breakfast. So we had reading the entire draft budget for fiscal year 2024. Yes, there are some institutions that are net capture. Who knows? I'm saying we read a lot of text messages off record. The Sierra Raining Hospital, what happened to Sierra Raining, the Buchanan Hospital, and so forth. But Maybe they are captured under the Ministry of Health. So, but that's it. That is the draft budget. Remember, the budget have to work in line with the president's agenda if he is to achieve the IRS agenda, which talks about agriculture. It talks about roles, the rule of law. Yes, health. So let's hope it work along with the IRS agenda. But it's been wonderful. Congratulations to all of you who were nominated on yesterday. Go and do Liberian people job. It shouldn't be business as usual, like the president have said. Thank you so much. I'll be back on tomorrow on behalf of the entire team. Richard Lucini, Marka Davis. My name is Oni Roberts. I see you on tomorrow, same time at 7:30. In the midst of all what we do, country first. Have a godly day. Bye bye.